Morning to all our David Luke customers. I hope you're all well today. I've had a great start to the day and got absolutely soaking wet through on my cycle into work, but it has woken me up a bit. And I've been thinking about the event that we hosted with Google Garage last March, which is another one that seems like a lifetime ago. One of the courses we ran was about how to create a social media strategy. And whilst I know that might seem bottom of the list for lots of in retail at the moment, especially if you haven't really developed this channel much yet. But I think really could be worth a revisit, as it's such an effective way to communicate with your schools and parent communities over the coming weeks and months. When we went to Google Garage, we learnt quite a lot. So if you could read some of those slides, then Google wouldn't let us take them away. You'll see that the 5 steps to creating a social media strategy are working out who's the audience, what are your business goals, which social platforms should you use, what is your tone of voice, and what does success look like for you? I think the answers to those questions might be quite different now to what they were a few months ago. I've read a really good report, which I will share also, a link to that from finder.com, which talks about how shopping habits have changed during this crisis, but customers have changed, their expectations have changed. And if you think about who your audience was and how well you knew them before, many of them will have altered their habits following this crisis. And to be able to talk to them directly and reassure them about the things you're putting in place and how they can access what they need from you is going to be really, really helpful. I know that lots of retailers are putting things in place already. The winner of the Schoolwear Association's digital category, Grazer Blackburn, have got e-brochures for each of their schools, which will be fantastic for putting parents' mind at rest about how things will work and what they need to access. I also had an update from Italy last night from the lovely Maria Teresa in Milan, who has now had her schoolwear retail shop open for a couple of weeks, so slightly ahead of us, and has used Facebook, Twitter and Instagram to communicate with her customers, and the early signs are really positive about how well they're adopting new procedures. I know you'll all probably be busy still completing risk assessment paperwork, but from what I'm hearing, when there's good communication with the schools and parents, the implementation of a lot of these retail changes will be taken on board and make for a smoother back to school. And that's what we all want. So have a good week, everyone. Get on your social media channels, and I'll see you on Friday.